All right. Howdy, everyone. We're here with the last matchup in the play-in round. By way of introduction, really quickly, I'm John.
I'm David.
I'm Tom.
I'm Matt.
And tonight we're playing Hare and Tortoise and Rummikub. Hare and Tortoise was the first Spiel des Jahres winner, 1979. So it's kind of fun benchmark in our tournament that we're playing. But I would guess pretty confidently that Rummikub is the game that has sold the most copies. Spiel des Jahres winner that sold the most copies. Just considering, like, Catan obviously blew the doors wide open for the hobby, and so many copies of Catan have been sold. But Rummikub has been, so many copies sold to people outside the hobby, never will be the part of the hobby, never were interested in it. And it has an interesting history as well that I'd encourage you, if you're interested. I'm not going to recount the history of Rummikub here, but go look it up because it's got a cool history. And let's see. So we are, like I said, in the bottom left of this bracket, the play-in round, the last match, and the winner of tonight's matchup will go on to face, we don't know which game yet, whatever game wins this year. I think, if I remember correctly, that will be announced on July 17th, which is a Sunday, maybe? I don't know, I may be mixing it up. But the goal with all of this is that this matchup, match 29, will take place on the day after the announcement. So it'll be fresh news, and will be hot stuff, But without further ado, let's dig into Hare and Tortoise. So it looks like a very basic roll and move game. There's even a die included in this edition. But you actually have a lot of agency, and there's very little luck in the game. And I think it's very clever, some of the little touches on the game. On your turn, so we are these, I was going to say rabbits, but obviously they're hares, in the starting region. And when you go, we all have these tables. Ooh, blown out. Can't see that. We all have these tables that show you if you want to move this many spaces, it costs this many carrots. And if you want to go straight from the beginning to the end, the table extends all the way that it will cost 2,080 carrots. For reference, we start with, 65? Oh, yes, 95. 90? 95.
Oh, do I have 2 fives?
You do.
Oh.
We start with 95, so there's no way, and I hope they had a giggle when they made this table. But it's a triangular scheme as opposed to like squared. So you're just adding on whatever number it is, you add that to the previous sum. So if you have a triangle, you add 1 and then 2 and then 3. Anyway, I think that's a mathematical name for what's going on there. Each additional space, it's increasingly expensive. And but you just decide how far you want to go. And that's it. You pay that many carrots, and the bank, the carrot bank is here. So I'm yellow. If I wanted to go one space, I would pay 1 carrot. But if I wanted to go 2 spaces, something else would happen, and I'll go over what each of the spaces mean in a second. But I would pay 3 carrots if I wanted to go from there to here. And if I wanted to go from there to here, I'd pay 6 carrots.
Are we going? We're going down then. We start at 63.
Yeah, so the route is around this way. It finishes over here.
Down to 1. Okay.
Yep. I'll start by telling you how you win before we get into the different spaces. The first person to cross the finish line, it's a race game, will win. But the first person has to have fewer than 10 carrots left in their personal holdings. So you can't just like save up a bunch and then rock it to the end. Like you have to be pretty precise. There's a narrow margin. The game encourages you to play for second place, third place, fourth place, which I guess some other race games do, but maybe not all. Whoever gets here second has to have fewer than 20 carrots in their holdings, less than 30 carrots for third place, and then because there are only 4 of us, I want to say the rules don't care. If you have fewer than 40, we probably end the game at that point. So that's the aim of it all. You want to have carrots so that you can move, so you have freedom to move far, but you want to be a little bit reserved.
Wait, because we're spending carrots.
Spending carrots
Then
to move as far as you
able
want.
to just spend it and like we spend it and consume it, and then we end with we're fine.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you were here and had
And you have a
90,
lot.
90 carrots, you can't just go
Gotcha.
there. Is that cool?
It's cool.
Okay, so let's talk about what the different spaces are. The Hare spaces is the random element of the game. So on these little helper sheets, the other side of that table is a different table where, depending on which position you are in, that's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd only be up to 4. You're gonna roll the die and take that outcome. Some of them are not great, such as lose next turn is a 1 across the table. But they get better as you get to 6. But you will have better or higher chances of a good outcome if you're further behind in the race, right? So if you're in 4th place and you roll a 3, it's 1 position forward. Whereas for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, rolling a 3 is 1 position backwards. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So if you're in 1st place, maybe don't go to the rabbit spots. Is that cool? But maybe do it. You do you, you know? All right. So these carrot spaces. Nothing will happen when you land on the carrot space. And you can decide to take your normal turn, your next turn, as a normal turn, and nothing will have ever happened. Alternatively, you can stay there on your next turn to either gain 10 carrot cards or give up 10 carrot cards. So when you're down here and you're really trying to get in first, you may take 2 turns to give up 10 carrot cards. So it's a little bit of a control spot. Okay, so that's rabbit spot, carrot spot. Now all of these with the numbers on them. Nothing will happen when you land on it, but if at the beginning of your next turn, that's the position that you're in. So I go there, nothing happens. But if I'm in third place at the beginning of my next turn, I'll get 30 carrots. So it's a little bit of a gamble on which position you think you will be in. And
What, did you get
others
30?
can...
You multiply by 10?
Yes, yes. So yeah, and if you were on the 2 spot and you were in second place, you'd get 20. And then the 1, 5, 6, if you were in first or fifth or sixth, you'd get 10 or 50 or 60, but there are only 4 of us. So yes, multiply that by 10 if you were correct. But also you may have gone there for other reasons, and so you either lucked into it or didn't care that you didn't get those carrots. Okay, the cabbage space. We each start the game with 3 cabbages. We have to get rid of them over the course of the game. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason I thought there were more. 3 or 4 cabbage spaces, and when you go to one, the rules say you go there and you flip that over, and then at the beginning of your next turn you discard a cabbage and flip yourself over, and so it takes time to consume those cabbages.
So that's your whole turn. Is you go there, and then next turn flip over. Your turn's over.
Yeah, you won't move. So I would go here, flip that over, and then on my next turn, flip this over, turn in a cabbage card.
And that's your whole turn.
Yep. And then the turtle spaces. I think, excuse me. Wow, they're not bunnies and they're not turtles. I'll tell you that much. The tortoise space. This is the only opportunity you have to move backwards. And if you want to move to a tortoise space, you will move backwards, and then you will gain that many carrots times 10. Or that many, however many spaces that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Multiply that by 10, take that many carrots.
And that's not like one of those double turn kind of things.
Nope. So that is your turn to do that. And that's everything, I think. So, let's see who starts, and we'll just dig in. Tom.
Oh, great.
Don't mess up, friend.
Are they wearing spacesuits? Oh no, they're like race.
They're race car
They're flame
friends.
retardant.
And just to point out, it is not the Ford team, but it's the Fjord race team.
Oh.
Because Fjords, they're into racing and stuff.
So I just need to pick how many spaces I want to move. And that's how many carrots I pay. That's it?
It seems pretty easy, right?
Yeah, for real. I mean, I don't know why I just don't do 30 off the bat.
It's a trap.
It is a trap.
No, we have to eat all of our lettuce. You
Well-
said cabbage, but this says lettuce.
Oh no!
I mean,
5, 6, 7, 8.
So-
it does say lettuce.
Doing a whole bunch
Yeah, it is lettuce.
costs more.
It is.
More, yeah.
So do a little at a time.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But we have to get rid of it in order
Yeah.
to even get
And
to the
I'm
finish line.
double checking the
It's true.
rule on that.
So if we were to go, let's just do 3 spaces and then we'll figure out from there. So I pay 10, take change.
Yeah.
And red.
Oh yeah, did we establish our colors? I guess.
Whoever goes first.
Yeah, whoever goes next, just pick a color. Yeah.
Wait, so you went
4.
4 and you paid.
Oh wait, no,
10.
I went 3 because I
You went
paid
3?
6.
That's right.
Okay, so you're gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay, he's gonna roll.
Come on.
Lose your next turn,
Oh,
friend.
next turn. Oh, that's
Great
worse.
start.
Okay, I was mistaken on
all
the
part of
rules, and there's even a note here. It knew that it would be confusing, or there'd be room for error. So I'm glad I looked this up. When you go in a lettuce space, you nothing happens.
Oh, of course.
But on your next turn, whichever position you're in, first, second, third, fourth, you'll take that many carrots. Because you just were eating the cabbage and are energized, right? You'll take that many carrots times 10.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Times 10.
yes, that's the same scheme.
It's always times 10.
Times 10. And then you do immediately go. So it's similar, actually, to these.
Those are times 10 if you're in second.
But this is like if you were in that position. This is
Oh, you will.
you will get it no matter what for the position that you're in, but you'll get more if you're in a later position.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
And you still turn the head over so you can eat the lettuce.
I guess so. So that's why that was the part that led me to
Right.
think that, like, so why are you flipping it over?
Right.
Okay, so yes, and it clarifies that we'll flip that over so you remember that you never lost your next turn. But hey, you're in first place.
You ever seen Maverick? Where he's like, he's playing poker. He's like, I'm gonna play the first hour and lose every hand, and then he like learns everything about you guys.
Yeah. That's exactly your. Okay.
I'm pretty much Maverick.
All right,
I know
David.
how this ends.
And if I didn't mention it,
Gunfight.
I can't remember if I said it or not. I remember thinking to say it. You cannot go in the same space as someone else.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, so remind me, if I was to go to the one that says 3, when is it that I determine? Is it at that point if I'm in third
it's
place?
at the beginning of your next turn.
Then I would collect it out of...
At the beginning of that turn, yes. And then, but like before
So,
you took
A
your
1, 5, and 6? This is if I'm in 6th place?
well,
Does this go up to 6?
yeah, this plays
Oh,
up
okay.
to 6
I'm
players.
just
Yeah.
gonna, okay,
I-
so...
I'm just hoping to finish
I'm
top
gonna
4.
I'm gonna spend 10
Good
and
luck, buddy.
I'm gonna be blue. I'm gonna go to this guy.
Okay.
Are you eating the hare?
Well, he lost a turn.
Oh,
Let
and so
the
he has to
guy
flip it
roll.
over?
Yeah.
Well, technically it's a hare and a hare. I think they're kissing.
He's a kissy.
Yeah.
Eating each other.
I will pay $1, you know, to go here and roll. So I'll get 4 back from the bunk and roll. I rolled a 3 and I'm in third place. 1 position backwards. Cool.
Starting nice.
Cool. I paid $1 to go backwards.
Yeah.
All right, Matt.
Good job.
Yeah.
I could eat a lettuce for all 5. Move again.
Oh, that's what I wanted to eat a lettuce.
Give or take carrots.
Oh man, I'm not gonna be in third place.
And here's a visual version of that chart, if that's interesting.
Just put it right here. Where no one can see it.
Yeah.
But us. I,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
Unless.
I see what you're saying.
Give
I
it,
see
I'll
what you're
hold
saying.
it like this.
The whole
Oh,
game.
that's worse. Kill somebody?
Is it? Are they on a desk or a toilet?
I think it's a player at the table playing a game. Hare and Tortoise.
No, I think they're.
As you can see by the iconography.
Are you so saying don't play this game?
Yeah.
I think they're working at the
Lose a
office,
turn.
and we all know where the office is these days.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 6 carrots, $21.
You got him. You got $21.
I'll tell you, I'll give you 20. 1. Oh, I don't have any ones.
Just take. Yeah.
Yeah, can we negotiate the price of these? The cost? Yeah.
Hare and Tortoise, the negotiation game.
Yeah, let me run it upstairs.
It's 21.
Dealer.
Are you green, John?
I'm yellow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
You're in first place. Don't roll.
John said, "Don't do this if you're first."
Oh.
3.
One position backward.
That's right.
Boop.
Okay.
And Tom's up.
No, I skipped.
Now he's
Oh.
Yeah.
alive.
All
Okay,
right.
well, that means I'm not gonna.
Ah, so close.
So I don't get anything, right?
Yep, and just play proceeds.
And I don't do anything either, or I choose to. What do I?
Just your normal turn.
A
So
normal
you just
turn.
decide how many spaces forward you want to go.
I could go backwards. Okay. That's just 2. Okay. 6.
Do you have like a garden or young trees or anything that a bunny would destroy?
He did eat a bunch of our, like,
9 back.
lilies.
Like if you got one now as your
Yeah.
yard, like
I mean,
able to have bunnies.
yeah, we gotta, like,
Is it better? Okay.
there's a few holes in the
Over
fence
here.
that we gotta, like, plug, but.
I'd get one, but I was just tired of all the poop everywhere.
Ours wasn't bad. I watched a video about box turtles. And they, like,
That's what you had growing up.
they, like, buried them in the backyard to make them, like, let them hibernate. And they're probably, like, 2 feet underground. They dug this hole and pulled them out. And they've been hibernating, like, in a hole,
What?
covered in dirt, all winter.
I'm gonna do that to
I
myself.
grew up in Texas, so I guess we never did that.
Yeah, my sister watched somebody's turtle, and like it just it went in like little dark wooden
It'll just be
box,
20.
and they didn't have to do anything.
I'm gonna do the same stupid thing again. I'm gonna pay 1 to go here and roll.
Come
That is
on.
not.
Oh my gosh!
John.
Good job.
Nice for me.
Very exciting.
Okay, what was the thing you said about cabbage? How it's you get 10 times.
If whatever place you're in, I guess on the next time around, or maybe that time.
Oh my goodness. This is flip flopping. Okay. I'm just going to read this. When you go to a lettuce space, a player may only move to a lettuce space when he has 1 or more lettuce cards remaining. When a player moves to a lettuce space, he immediately turns his racing marker face down on the space. On his next turn, he turns his racing marker face up and eats a lettuce by discarding one of his lettuce cards. He removes the lettuce card from the game. For eating the lettuce, the player takes carrots from the carrot bank equal to 10 times his position in the race. A player in first place gets 10, 20, 30, etc.
So you can't.
But
purposely go on.
that is your turn, which I initially explained it that way, but then I flip-flopped on it. Because the note, which is actually the thing that confused me, a player spends 1 turn on a lettuce space to eat a lettuce and take the appropriate number of carrots. On the turn after he eats the lettuce and takes the carrots, the player must make a normal move. He may not remain to eat another lettuce.
Oh,
So that's the
okay.
clarification, is you can't just hang out there to eat more lettuce. But it does take 2 turns to complete the cycle.
And you can only purposely go on a lettuce if you have 1 left.
Exactly. Yep.
So you have to
Yep.
wait.
Okay.
Me?
Yep. did that clarify? I feel like I understand the lettuces now.
When you are on a tortoise, how far back do you go?
You cannot go forward to a tortoise. You can only go backwards to a tortoise.
Can you skip a tortoise?
You can skip a tortoise.
So I could go here and go skip, and go to him.
You have to. You can only skip. Oh, sorry. I understand. You cannot. You have to go to the next available tortoise.
Well, what's good here? Let's try something cool. I'll go 1 for 1. And
You're in second place.
Come on.
That was quite the roll. You got a 3.
fell out.
In second place, that's 1 position backward. Guys,
Try it
we're
again.
doing so well.
Yeah, this is.
I'm gonna go 1.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, that's
Especially if
brilliant.
it stays that way, yeah.
Because I can't.
And for me, I'm in first place. Oh, so I only get what, 10? I get 10 carrots
Yeah.
Only 10.
for predicting like the
Well,
future
you're
so
doing
well.
you're doing so much better than anyone else. So
And then that's it.
now you take a normal turn.
Okay. I can't go on a tortoise. Okay, well, I guess I'll just move, what, 3? So 6. Where are you at? Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blue. I can't
Mhm.
move 3. I can't.
You'd go to the cabbage.
I can't go on a cabbage, can I? Or you just
Yeah.
can't do anything about it?
Well, you can go directly on a lettuce.
Okay.
You can't go directly on a tortoise. So that's good.
But
right?
I can't do the lettuce eating.
So you would next turn.
Mm-hmm.
You won't move,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever position you're in, you'll get carrots for that,
Yeah.
and then you'll flip back over. That'll be the end of your turn, and then your next turn, you'll move forward.
Okay.
As per
Okay.
normal. Okay, Matt, because I got skipped.
So now you're
Yes.
alive.
Thank you.
This. I'm gonna pay $6. And go 3 or 3.
Ah.
You always know.
Ah.
You get 30
I
carrots.
get 30.
Wow. You can just sprint ahead. You should spend all of it.
Dude, I should listen to you. Let's see. I'm gonna go. I should go ahead. No, I'm gonna go 2. I want to roll a dice. Sounds fun.
It's the best part.
Daddy needs a new pair of snow tires. Let's go.
He's in third place. Roll the 6. He gets to move again.
Woohoo.
You get another
Do the
turn.
right thing.
Nice. I did the right thing. Thank you. Let's see.
What other colors come with this game?
White and orange. In this edition, this has seen many different editions that have wildly different looks. One of the editions might have even been the first edition. It's like a black board with just like neon orange
This was a 70s game, right?
Yeah, it came. Well, it won the award in '79, I think.
Let's go 7.
Let's see. I should know that more off the top of my head. Oh yeah, so there's like a look at
Oh, yeah.
that
Yeah,
edition.
Yeah.
So what do you do on the carrot spot again?
You wait. So you either don't do anything, or on your next turn, while you're on a carrot space before you move, you can either not move and gain 10 carrots, or give up 10 carrots if you're trying to shed carrots, or just take a normal move and nothing really.
Gotcha. Okay, David.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I think I just, turn over and do nothing? Is that right?
Turn over and
So you'll get 20.
thing.
So discard a.
Discard a lettuce friend, and you'll get 20 carrots because you're in second place.
Alright.
Yeah, I was hoping to.
Where's everyone?
Okay.
And that
So
is
my-
the turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
I'll start calling people.
Okay. Let's. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spaces would cost me 36,
Jeez.
and I'm, in theory, would be getting 40. So we'll go there and pay 36.
You're assuming everybody's gonna.
I'm
pass
assuming.
out?
I'm assuming.
I mean, I guess you can't go backwards. Oh,
No one can go backwards. So as long as Matt. Oh, and Matt has to go forward.
what happens if you do move one space backwards and there's someone behind you?
Oh yeah, I'll look that up. But I would
Probably
assume
hop over.
you have to. Yeah.
Which is why they're bunnies.
1, 2, 3, 4 spots for $10. And 4. That's it.
Moves back to the first unoccupied spot.
Gotcha.
Let's go 3. Oh. Yes. No. Yes. Let's go 3.
Played Clever Cube today.
Mm.
Do you have all of the games?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
I don't know. I think I do like each successive one a little bit more, but also they get swingier. Like
What do you mean?
you could get higher scores, but also just through bad luck you could get
Right.
really poor scores.
In second place.
Right.
Whereas the first one is like
Position
pretty
backward.
stable. It feels like bad luck can only get you so far, or can only do you in so far, and good luck can only get you so far. If that makes sense. All right, you good?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, I'm in 4th place.
What do you know?
Let's do neat things. We'll pay 1. To do that.
I'm gonna get $30. And
Because you're in third place.
Can't count.
Everyone counts with their heads.
Yeah.
Is that a gun?
Yeah.
Bow, bow, bow. Pretty gangster.
I do need to look up when this game was first published.
Yeah.
Because it was, if I remember correctly, it was
Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10. I'm just gonna go
73.
55.
Wow.
And it won the award in 79.
It's the first winner of the award when it came out.
$60.
Even though it was an older game. Is that the case with any game?
Not these days.
Now it has to be in the year that it was published.
I think strictly speaking, it doesn't
I would be
have
sick
to
of
be,
it.
but
Can it
more
have
often
not-
than not it is.
Can it have not
That's
been
it.
a contender?
It can only have been considered twice. So, and maybe what that means is, and this is as of like 5 or 6 years ago,
Yeah.
the chairman of the jury came out and like said these things, right? So it could have changed since then. But I think if you read between the lines of what he was saying, that a game really could only be considered in the year that it came out or the year after it came out. That
Mm.
it was added.
You got it.
Okay, I'm on a carrot. That's a 10 if I want to stay, right? It's 10. I get
Yeah,
10.
if you want to stay, you would get 10 carrots, or it could give up 10 carrots. But
Oh, yeah, give it.
I think they thought of the theme first or the mechanics.
it's a good question.
Like,
I bet they
it'd be
designed the board first.
So fun.
What game?
yeah. How could all this work? Yeah.
Um,
man.
I would guess started with the Tortoise and the Hare story first and said, how can we make an interesting game out of this?
Because that was like the biggest story ever in the 70s. Everybody loved it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I will eat some cabbage, give that up, and get 40 carrots. And Matt's up. He's eating
So
cabbage
I turn over and throw it. That's it.
and get 10 carrots.
Right on.
And Tom's up.
And I will get 10 carrots.
So could he
Instead
stay
of
up
moving.
again?
Yes.
Again?
Probably once.
You know, as long as you want.
Really?
Yeah. And I guess in theory, you could take 10 and then give up 10 and then take 10.
If you're playing with your kids.
Yeah.
you
Can I
won't be
choose
here
to not
forever.
move? Can I choose to stay where I'm at?
No.
Okay,
I think the
can I go-
carrot space is the only
Okay,
one.
to
where
go
you can
backwards is a move
choose. Mhm.
purchase, right? Which is 1.
And it would give you 10. Oh, you wouldn't pay at all.
Oh,
And you would get 10.
Oh, you don't pay to go backwards?
Correct. You don't pay to go backwards. And instead, however many spaces that was to get there, you get that times 10 in carrots.
okay.
All right. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pay 36 again.
Yeah, what if I want to come back to this? I can't.
You would go here and get that many more carrots.
What?
That is neat.
Yeah. Okay, Matt's up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $70 is okay. I
That's a
guess.
lot.
Figure into that. Sure. I'll get
Dang it.
$70.
Yeah.
Like, I don't plop down. I just take my 70.
That's
Yes.
Do you want a 60 and a 10?
Oh, he's got small bills.
Yeah.
Give it to me in
big.
ones.
I want 71. All right, Tom.
Yeah, I never fathomed a 60.
So we'll go 1.
Wow, that's big, Matt. Because you also ruined me.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah. You ruined me. You also ruined me.
Subtitle.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go 1.
Hare and Tortoise, you also ruined me.
Original.
What number is under
working
there?
title.
3.
Yeah, I see.
The thing that was said the most when they play tested it.
But in German.
Yes. Which is really obscene. It's a
Okay,
swear
we
word to say you
will.
ruined me.
They don't actually have
Okay.
words in
Because they
German.
love mechanical things so much, right?
Yes.
So to ruin something would be...
All right, we'll give this a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which will cost me 15. Then it's a 2 under there.
If
That's it.
Danny's watching, Danny, hello, wake up. Danny would make 3D rabbits
Oh yeah, he's a
with mechanical
3D printing
legs.
fiend. Now that that light's warmed up, I think it is good.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. There's more we can do with lighting. Any lighting experts in chat, please. Maybe if we put a gel
Let's
on it.
see. Pay
Is
$6
it-
to go 3.
Maybe like a.
Well, yeah, it's just the blank
time for the
window. I think
mid-game.
that's-
Well,
that's the
organizing
white
we've
window.
got curtains. We have curtains.
Oh, that
we
would
have
do the
curtains.
trick.
Quarterly.
They're
'Cause that would just
if
break
this
up the
is
two
like
things.
So I
a
do that. I discard.
say
right?
40%
Cabbage.
gray,
And I
the
take
curtains
20?
are probably like a 60%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
20
Yeah,
ways
is that
to
my
lose.
turn?
I think
Sorry.
his turn is just to flip it
Flip
over
over
and
and
take
take.
20.
You were on a cabbage?
Yeah.
A lettuce? Flip over, take money. Yep.
And I'm done.
Yep.
Okay.
Sweet. So I get my 30.
Nice.
And then go backwards.
I want to go backwards so much, like when you got that 70. Boy, that was some.
But for you, it'd just be 10.
Let's spend some money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15.
I believe they look like astronauts.
Yeah.
Cosmonauts more.
Ooh. First place. 2.
You lose the king.
Wait, I carrot. Oh, 1 carrot.
1 carrot.
Carrot
space.
space.
So you go. Oh no. Well, 1.
1 carrot space.
Yeah.
That's a carrot.
2 a carrot.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that foiled me because I was gonna be in
'cause
second
we only
place.
did it here to go a carrot space. So when you were here, John, is that a?
Yeah.
You just go back one.
Well, one of them is a
Oh,
3
one
is
position
one
backwards.
position.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dang
I
it!
understand.
I liked you being there.
You did.
Um.
You did right.
Okay. Dang it. Wow. That's crazy. Let's jump back to the tortoise. We're getting real far here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 40.
I'm impressed that you're upset because I have so little strategy that nothing that anybody does could get me upset. and that you're giving me some props for resting you up.
Take $40.
Can't take any credit for that.
I don't think you need strategy. I mean, top 3 is podium, right? So
Yeah.
pretty good odds.
Is that a 4 that you're on?
Yeah.
Oh man, you have so much carrot cash.
What does it mean, eat 1 carrot?
Eat 1. Probably means as a typo. I'm assuming, and it's eat 1 lettuce.
Well,
Nope.
It's the only one that does that.
Yeah, it's not a
Eat
typo
one of your
because
things.
so just give up a.
oh, you pay 1?
That's not a bad. That's like not a penalty at all, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you'd rather.
Why would you rather get rid of it? Because you have to.
Because you have to get rid of your. You can't win
Yeah, yeah.
with any.
Let me conspire. Okay, I'm gonna try something crazy.
Crazy, huh?
Remember, I'm here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right.
Yeah.
1.
How?
136.
What?
Yeah. So here's 100.
Okay.
30. This is
6. So you get 4
terrible.
back. Okay. Cool. And you roll the die. If you get a 6, I swear.
You're just gonna keep going backwards with your tortoise.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you get to go again.
Sure.
So then do your backwards moves now.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You can get 40.
Do it now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wow.
You're almost back to your 135 you spent.
Okay.
Great. Wow.
So I liked that move where it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, he did take the 60. High roller. All right. And David's up.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm going backwards.
Nice.
Okay.
How many was that?
I don't know.
You were on the lettuce or on the carrot?
Carrot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100.
Dude.
Nice.
I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we'll see.
It's like a once in a lifetime.
1, 2, 3, or 6. And I guess I need to be turned over there. Matt.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hoping to be in third.
On your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna pay 21 for that. I see what you're doing.
Hopping around. Okay. Done.
So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 5.
Pretty safe.
Mm.
Let's just do 7. Get me up to here.
Okay, if you flip my piece over, and then I'll get 20 and can get rid of this. Matt's up.
Sorry. Let's go backwards. Get you some more money.
Well, thought about it.
I thought that's
20.
why you specifically went to that
1, 2,
space.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Gotta get that lettuce out of the way.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. Oh wait, 30 for me.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, and one back. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you got
four,
no. You have to go to the next Tortoise, so you'd have to go back one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
Don't
Yeah, we'll
do
still
it.
do it. We'll still do it.
Money,
though.
man.
We'll still do it.
He's still doing it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because
'Cause
you
I need
want
my-
that 40.
What am I doing? Paying 40?
Or to thwart his
Yeah, I
attempt.
know. Okay, let's go another 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll go to that. 7, I think, is 28. And roll. Move again. Okay. Let's
Probably 20. I'd move 20. Right? Move 20.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna move 11.
And I think the reason that numbers or the spaces are numbered
66.
backwards is then you could just subtract. Like I'm on this space, moving to this space, subtract that from the space that I'm on,
I didn't even notice that.
and then that tells you how many spaces you're moving. But it's a lot more fun to
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wasn't counting. I was just thinking.
Having a seizure.
Had nothing to do with counting.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys. That's interesting. Okay. I like it. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which will cost me 21. And that's my turn.
I'll go flip around.
I get
And
10.
oh yeah.
And then Tom's up.
I'll go 3.
Nice. And flip over. Cool. Okay. David.
Roll backwards.
Yeah.
What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Were you on the 2 or the 3?
It was on 3.
Okay. Nice. That's 60. Alright, I'm in third, so I'll get 30. And then I'm on space 36.
Oh, what does that matter?
Well, I'm just... Because then you can subtract the number that you're moving to,
Ah.
and that's how many spaces you're moving.
Too hard.
Yeah, we're gonna move to 23, which is 13, huh? Let's see if it works, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's 91. And Matt's up. I'll go. Ah,
5.
I knew that might happen, but whatever.
I thought about not doing it, but you helped me see what I should do. Nice. Doing something right. Okay. Let's do. I'm going to 6 moves.
And that's a 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, John, you could have made some bucks.
But but you came from there, didn't you? So I could have gone had you not. Well, you had to move, but had you not, I could have really gone back there. But
Go back there right now, but that's all right. Oh, because you are doing your lettuce thing right now.
yeah,
I see.
that's up.
Guess I can do subtraction, huh? Nope, I can't in real life.
You're on 27.
Am I crazy?
Don't look now, Tom. That's so many carrots. And I wonder if I bet. Let's see.
Sorry, it's a big moment.
Oh, you have to. I mean, this makes sense, but I'm glad that I read that in case it helps make it more clear. You will pay the exact amount of the spaces that you move to get past the finish line. So
Okay, so you're trying to get to the first. You're trying to have the exact
It'll
amount to get you in
slow
the first
down at
place.
the end, probably.
right, and that just matters because like the amount that you're going to pay to get there, like you can't overpay to
Yeah,
get under
yeah.
your.
I see.
So,
So you pay to get to 1. If it was 2, you'd pay 1 more space.
Oh, that's a good question. I think just to cross the finish line, but
Okay.
yeah, it refers to it as the finish,
The finish
space.
Okay.
okay.
So it does look like it's separate
Gotcha.
spaces, but
Let's see. I wasn't gonna do this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For all my money.
dang.
66. Okay.
You go 12. What is that? 78.
78. You can afford it.
Capitalism. And then I gotta roll. Come on. What am I looking for here? 4th? Three. 1 position forward.
Nice. That just saved you $13.
Oh, as if it was part of the turn.
Yeah. I don't like this. You're in 3rd place. Oh boy.
If I were to be 1 space forward, that's just theoretically, and someone was in space and it says move 1 space forward, do you not move? If someone's on that space?
Hop them.
You would go an additional space. You go to the next
jump 'em.
unoccupied spot, yeah.
Okay. Just hit up right there.
$20.
And you're staying there? First, I get $10 for being number 1.
Nice.
I don't want to lose my next turn. Do I? Let's risk it. I'm gonna go for 3 for 6.
First place.
And just
Oh my
Switch
word.
Yep.
No.
Cool, man.
No.
Inch your way forward. Yeah. You can't afford to go to the carrot. Yeah, let's see. You go backwards and get yourself some 10. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's actually not a bad move. It's a terrible move. 1, 2, 3. Go 3. Let's see if I end up in 4th.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Okay, that was a cool thing.
What is that, 9:45?
So you have to pay.
I wanted to do that, Tom.
You have to pay exact amount to cross the finish line. But these are get and lose 10.
Or get or lose 10, yeah.
That's tricky.
But it costs 2 turns to make that exchange. Because once you land on the carrot, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then you either move off of it without...
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
There we go.
I don't like this.
I keep them. You
Now
turn
you
them down now.
Swap them.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, should
Oh,
have
boy.
stopped here. What was I thinking?
Oh boy.
Oh, there's instant replaying.
Yeah. Dang. This is not good. Really not good. Oh. That's interesting. Dang it, you, Tom.
I know. I hear that a lot.
Alright, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. What's about 4? And 3 cost me 6.
Alright, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh boy. It's coming down to it. Seven.
28.
Yep. And then
Come
you get to
on.
roll. You're in second place.
Blow on that. Come on. Blow on that for daddy.
6.
And a 4.
4 isn't bad,
Give
I
or
think.
take 10 carrots. Oh no. No.
Thank you.
That's not good.
Okay.
Oh my word. That's not good. Oh, you have a
I got a lettuce.
lettuce.
Flip it and give, and that's it, right?
And get $10.
Oh, 10.
Yeah.
And then me, I'm in fourth. So that's 40.
And we have to get rid of all the lettuce, right? Before you finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you land on a lettuce on purpose?
I cannot. It does expressly state you can only go to that spot if you have lettuce left. Well, let's see here. Oh. Oh, dang. It's too bad. Okay. Let's... Okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'll cost me 55. That's my turn. Yeah, there's a bit of a log jam with that lettuce space.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a jerk, I'd point that out to you guys who have lettuce cards left.
You should have expressed the importance of getting rid of this lettuce earlier, because I think I'm going to get fourth place.
Well, I did
I
say
would
there are
go-
4 lettuce spaces. Well, sorry, I
Two
said there were 4
spots.
cabbage spaces.
Yeah.
If you went
7
back and watched it, I'm sure I said there were 4
You
cabbage.
should have really underlined that point that we
Okay.
really got to get rid of that, guys.
That's it. Oh, hold on. Actually, can I get my $3 back? 'Cause I might.
Mhm.
Tom has to go. Sorry, I took $3 back. Yeah,
We should play poker next.
3. Okay, I'm actually gonna do 6. 1, 2, 3. I'm done.
I can stay right there, right? And just take 10.
Wait,
no, I'm red.
That's the carrot
Wait,
spots,
what color am I? Red?
Yeah.
One of. Oh, that's completely different. Okay.
Carrot's the only spot that you can choose not to move at all.
Correct.
I don't know why I was looking at the yellow. Okay. I'm with you.
It's interesting. It
I'm gonna.
jumped so far ahead, now we're all here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I know. Interesting.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need some change. Wait, hold on. How much?
Yeah.
And then 2, right?
Yep. And then you're in first place.
I gotta
Rolling
roll.
the die.
Come on. You did good last time. You want to blow on it again? Come on. Blow on that. Oh, yeah.
Okay, then.
Oh, move again.
1, 2. Take 20.
Wow.
Wait, don't you? You have to have exact money to get in, don't you?
Well,
You
you have
said-
to have 10 or less,
less.
if you're first place to get, and then once someone has gotten there, you need
Oh.
20 or less.
Okay.
But you're gonna pay the exact amount that you moved to cross the finish line.
What? Pay the exact.
You pay the amount to get across the line,
Okay.
but when you're done, you have to have 10 or less
Okay.
in your wallet.
I think I misunderstood that. So I was.
Mm.
That's why I landed here, because I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want a lot of money. But I also don't want a lot of money. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I know.
It's going to be like 5 rounds before I can get on the lettuce. Right? Because it's going to be
Matt.
you'll get on the lettuce. That's 1 round. And then the next one, he turns it over and he stays on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 2. And then the next
Yeah.
round is when he leaves, in which case
I'll go on the lettuce.
you'll go on the lettuce. Assuming you have to. Oh, we're going to be jockeying for.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wonder,
but regardless, you will be in position to. You're going to get yourself in position. So
just
might
because
be
of turn
better-
order. But yeah, you
I might
could.
be better off just trying to get back over to
Which you
here.
have to 1,
Right.
2,
Yeah,
3,
but
but that's a bunch of money.
Yeah, it's. Oh, which I'd have to spend, which is fine.
Well, yeah, that's
Okay, so
It's the only way to get back, though.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
I don't think-
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll just have to do it.
okay. And then I will spend $45 to go 9 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeesh.
30, 45. I'm left with 10 or less.
Wow.
Bravo.
Oh, that does it.
Cheater.
Exactly.
It's like he's played this before.
Yeah.
I've played it
knew.
once before. Probably 4 or 5 years ago.
4 for $10.
I think this is the first game that I've won on the stream.
Okay.
That's quite a few
Yeah,
years.
Tom's
Alright.
like,
And
You should have a scoreboard, dude. Put it up behind
How
you.
many games? Is it
Yeah.
26 games? What is it?
Like you're the only one with the scoreboard, now. And you just turn around,
yeah.
start mark it all.
okay, Tom.
I'm now 1 and 12, whereas before I was 0 and 12.
You're up.
My turn.
Yeah, this is where it's interesting because now you don't need 10 or less.
You need 20 or less.
Oh. Everybody? Or is it then when the second person goes in and it's 30 or less?
That's 30 or less. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna go.
But if you were to go back here and jump straight from here.
Check this out. Ready, guys? I'm gonna
22
go
spaces,
1, 2,
that's
3, 4, 5,
253.
6. Hold on. No. Because then I have to go back.
You'll get a bunch
Oh, but that's
of money
okay.
if you go back.
But if you cut that into
1, 2,
11 and 11.
Right?
Six,
Yeah.
seven.
And that defeats what I'm trying to do.
8 or 7, so 70.
But if you go forward and
yeah, if I cut
like,
in the
if you
two.
dance around
Dance it.
there,
For sure.
because you can't go back now because
Yeah.
you're gonna be loaded.
So let's go. Yeah. Let's go 2. 2. What is it? $3.
One thing I didn't explain is anyone who has finished will still factor into the count with the second place, third place, fourth place, and how much you're taking when you eat the cabbage.
There we go.
So this is still first.
So I'm gonna
So this
shoot
is still
for,
second place. Or,
Yes,
Yeah.
Which one? I'm in second right now. Okay.
you are in second.
Come on, 5. Blowing that, John. Horrible
Is that
blow.
the eat the cabbage?
5. 4. Dang it.
Oh, I forgot
that's
about the
good.
lettuce thing.
You're in second.
Give or take 10.
Why didn't I?
That's-
Perfect.
Give 10.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I should be doing the.
I
Oh,
want to
nice.
eat. I want to eat a cabbage. Eat a lettuce. Is it cabbage or lettuce? It's lettuce.
It's lettuce. I said cabbage because it's fun to say cabbages. I guess it's also fun to say lettuces.
All right, let's.
These fun words to say.
That's fun to say.
1,
Lettuces.
2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no.
Francisco.
What's that from?
Oh,
Elf.
sorry. I see what you're saying. So you're saying I'm gonna get
Francisco.
am
That's
I gonna
fun
get
to say.
$30? Because I'm in third still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
Who wants that?
All right.
trying to say.
Come on, 5.
Yes!
Oh,
he called a
cheater.
shot. He called a shot. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Not,
Babe Ruth over here.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, I'll not do anything.
I get 30.
Oof.
Then I will go back to and take
20.
20.
Are you under 20?
nope.
Oh, dang. That was about to be epic. It still was pretty cool.
Might have to wait for. Well, yeah. Have to see what happens.
But he still has way too much cash for second, right? From where he's at.
Oh, from his position.
I'm going top 4, buddy.
You went? And did you go?
No.
I went.
I just flipped mine.
Yeah, and then I went.
Oh, so you're up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do that. 78. And we'll just hang tight.
Well, I have a little too much money. 1, 2, 3, 4.
See, this lettuce is gonna screw me this time because I get 40 for being fourth.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Well, but I think it just doesn't matter. Like, we don't have
what is
to.
it?
Oh, sorry. I could go. You do your thing. I could have gone on the rabbit, huh?
But what would that have? What kind of options would that afford you? Like a move again?
Third place would be,
Oh, third is good things.
except for 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so just get rid of that.
Okay. And that.
I will.
And Tom, you get 40.
Lucky me.
Turn these into 10.
Get rid of that. Alright. I'm looking so hot here.
And you're up, dude.
I got so many to get rid of. Oh, but I just need to be 20, within 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doing that too.
And that'll be to move me.
So I mean,
You have so
can you
much.
stay on the rabbit?
No, you can stay on the carrots. That's
But
the
like,
only
if I
one.
came here, there's nowhere to move. Would I have to go backwards?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which sucks
Yeah,
because
that's
that's
so
going to give you tons
Go to
of.
the carrot, Tom.
I'm
So you
going
gotta
to the
go.
carrot.
You pay 3 to get
At
there.
least you'll lose $3. At least you have to make a change at the very end. That's not exciting.
And David.
Fun. Not making podium, guys.
So this is you're going this next. Yeah. So I mean, that really wraps up the game, technically.
Yeah,
Because
we know
then
how
now
it's
I'm
gonna-
within.
So I'll do 6, and then I have less than 20.
You got 19, 18.
Yeah. So that does that.
Okay, and then Tom.
And then I will pay
You'd pretty much
1, 2. So I'd pay
Pay
$3.
Well, or just
Or
on
stay
the
there
car-
and get 10.
Yeah.
I see.
And then now I can go
'Cause
because
you're
I'm
within
within
30.
30. So 1 and there.
Yeah. And
We're gonna
We-
watch you
we
finish
could-
it.
And then I would be. Hold on.
Turn.
1, 2,
about
3,
this,
4. What does that give me? 10. I just might as well move up,
Yeah.
And now you can just shed 10.
and then
It's your
we'll go
turn.
10, and then 10,
You just have to get a 40 there.
and then 10,
And then
and then 10. But I need change. Okay, and 10, and then 10 again.
And now you're it. You're good to go.
yeah.
Go one.
Spend
Just
a
need
card.
under 40.
Spend a card.
Guys,
And there you go. You earned it.
yeah, top 4 first time. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's
Take
pretty
it
good.
with you.
All right, that was Hare and Tortoise. We're gonna take a quick intermission to set up Rummikub, and we'll be right back. All right, here we are with the blank playing field of Rummikub. We've already drawn our 14 tiles, and so this is a tile version of Rummy. So like Rummy and a lot of card games of that style. Tom's watching the stream.
I have never realized this was a version of Rummy.
Yeah.
Mind blown. This
Um,
is educational channel. Did you put education when you selected the title of video?
no, I'm not. I'm not dignified like teachers are. Ticket to Ride is also a Rummy game.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Okay. And so these tiles are 1 through 13 in black, blue, orange, and red. And you are going to start playing out sets. Sets can either be, as the rule book calls them, groups, which are the same number but different colors. And each set has to be at least 3 tiles. Or they can be runs. And a run could technically go up to 13 in length, but it's the same color, but sequential numbers. And we are not going to play a full game by the book. Because by the book, you score each round, record the score, and then you play to, I wanted to say 500, but that seems really high. And I've never played that way. Also, there are lots of like house rules and variants to this game. We will be playing by what's printed in this rule book,
Except
with the Joker's rule, except for we're just gonna be playing one round. So whoever goes out first wins.
So normally it'd be you get points for what's left and points are bad.
Yeah, points are bad, and it is any points that you have just printed on the thing are going to be points against you, but whoever went out will add up all the points that the players kept, and they'll get points for them. Let's see.
Oh, you get their points, so you don't want to go out then.
Well, no, it's points against you if you have them on your rack still. It's points for all the points for everyone else are points for you if you go out.
So you want to go high. You want to get a high score.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, I see. It's the queen. Heart. Queen of spades. Let's play hearts.
Yeah.
Game of the year.
Oh.
I haven't played that.
Oh, it just says you decide how many points to reach to end the game.
Okay.
So.
6.
Okay.
That's a decision.
That's a decision.
I
You're
decided.
so decisive, Tom. So glad you could make
Maybe
it.
more from us.
In order to
But there's
meld or play initially, you have to play a set of combined value of numbers of 30 or more.
Oh,
One
first
set. It couldn't be 2 sets to make 30.
Oh, good question. I think that's fine.
Okay.
But you have to play a Yes.
That's
In
fine.
one or more sets, yes.
But Repeat that again, or what is it that you're
So
saying?
you have to play out either 3 tiles where the numbers add up to 30 or more, or 6, or well, one set that adds up to 30 or more, or 2 sets that combined add up to 30 or more.
in order to go down.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, to play initially. But then once you have played initially, it's like now you're part of the game and you can do everything. But you can't do anything in the game until you've melded.
I see.
The rulebook doesn't use the term meld, but traditional card games. Okay, there are 2 jokers in the deck. And
That's it. There's not like one for every color kind of thing? Maybe there's like 2 for every color.
2 jokers. 2 jokers. And a joker can be played onto or into the play area as if it were any number. Its value is whatever number it's representing. But then things are going to get kind of crazy because you're going to be swapping out numbers and you're going to be breaking up sets so that you can add things in. You can also swap out a joker with something, and it has to come from your rack in order to swap out a joker. And then you have to be able to use that joker in a new set with at least 2 tiles from your rack. So you can't do all this like rearranging shenanigans and place the joker with stuff that's already on the table. Is that cool?
So cool.
I understand.
Do you have questions?
I think I've been playing
Well, and that's the thing. Shut Up and Sit Down did a video recently about Rummikub, and the way that he explained, Tom explained the rules were like really wrong, I felt. And so there are just lots of ways to play Rummikub.
So if a wilds is out there and say it's like a black 3, it will remain a black 3 until you add something from your hand to it.
Until
It
you
can't
replace
be
it with a
this.
black 3, like a natural black 3, and then you would take that joker.
What if it is a black 5 and I can split it and then take that for something else? It's not necessarily you have to replace it.
Oh yeah, it acts as a black 3 whenever you're doing whatever rearranging. But if you want to replace it and then use it as a wild and change its value,
It has to go into another set.
has to go. You have to
Or
play.
another.
You have to play the tile that it represents, pick it up, and then start a new set with it from tiles in your rack.
Okay. So it can't be added onto this so I can put one more card or one more tile with that.
Correct. Has to be a new set.
Okay.
Is that cool? If you can't play or don't want to, you just draw, and that's your turn.
You just draw one.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really paying attention for most of that. You're just playing on your own tiles?
No, it's communal.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can like break things apart, steal things.
Yeah.
Unless it's wild. Then you
Unless
have to be careful. Right.
no, you can still. It just won't change. It can't change its value unless you're replacing with the tile. Yeah, so it's not nearly as flexible as that version, where it's like, oh, it's on, it's on the end of a set. I can just pluck it off and go move it into this thing. You have to replace it first.
So it's more like there's 3/3/3 in a wild, or there's.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can just say, oh sweet, I'll just add to that. Right.
What?
Again.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, yeah.
All right.
Just so lucky. So it has to be a run, all the same color, right?
Uh-huh.
or same number but different colors.
Yep, and there are only 4 colors. So
Yeah.
those sets, the rulebook calls them groups.
Groups.
They will only ever be 4 in size
Okay.
at max. 3 or 4
And then it has to be at least 30.
to meld. Yep.
So if I play that,
Wow! Wow!
Like,
where should we do it?
Well,
Over here, middle. Hey John, I think there's some chats there for it. Want to read those? I think that second one's pretty aggressive. Coming at
It
ya.
is actually, because chickens definitely are dinosaurs.
I don't know, man. That's controversial.
I see no controversy. I just see wrong. All right, we got a 10, 11, 12. Tom's the only one playing the game so far.
And we're going clockwise, right?
Yeah. So David's up. So if you had a red 9, as an example,
Right.
you wouldn't
right,
be
right.
able to add it right now until you've melted.
And let's say I did have one, and I could go down and play
Yeah.
it.
Yep. I believe so.
so hopefully Chef Can Sit Down isn't watching.
Oh, he is aware. Tom is aware of it.
Let's do that.
Sounds
What?
Flip yours around.
What
Oh,
now?
you're right.
What is
Whoa.
this all about?
Someone do the math. Is that more than 30?
It is. Ugh. That's crazy. Well, I'll be drawing.
And what is the goal? Like to use up all of your, and that completes the.
Yeah,
Okay.
once you're out of tiles.
Okay.
Oh boy. You guys.
Whoa, 13s. Has it remain? Hey.
Oh, this does say after players have made their initial play, what I've been calling melding, then they can also build on other sets.
In that same turn.
I see.
I grab a single tile, right? Is that-
Yeah.
So you can play your initial and then.
I guess, yeah, it's ambiguous to me whether that could happen on the same turn or not. I'm fine playing that it could be on the same turn, especially now that that only affects me. I would have been fine with it before too. Well, I will draw this one. It's really good.
I'll do what I should have done. But it's good because
Yeah.
drawing anything.
So now you could break this up and place a 7 there or an 8 there because both of these are legal sets on their own.
Because that.
Because they're at least 3 in size.
Oh, but it doesn't have to do with 30 because that's not 30.
Right.
Okay.
Only your initial one, your first one is.
Okay, so for example, you could, if you had like blue 12 and 11.
Yes, you could break that off.
Okay, yes.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
One thing, you have to play something every time. So like some people are like, that's my turn, and then they're done. But they didn't actually
Yeah.
play anything.
There was no effective change in the board state.
Oh, right.
You
right,
have to
right,
add
right.
something.
Right.
Right. Or draw.
Sometimes you rearrange.
You
and
drew?
I
do
drew.
something cool.
Heads up.
Let's do that. Just for kicks.
Oh, I see.
Beautiful.
See what you did there.
Let's roll back.
This is really neat. I wouldn't say really neat, but it's definitely neat.
Super lame. You done? You just drew, John.
Yeah, I just drew. That's good. It's real good. Oh, goodness, guys. Matt just won the game.
That's how you win. First, but 3 8s.
So that. Okay, yeah. It doesn't matter that's not 30. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me. If I were to go like this, drop this one down here. It's
a good move.
We'll throw an 8 there. We could do that, right?
Yep. Yep.
Right this way.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Okay. Here's a few things. Okay. Let's do that.
So that one will have to stay
What's that?
on your rack.
Can't
This-
have the same color.
Oh, okay, right.
in the set.
Right, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's do that. Where am I? Let's see. Oh, right. Oh, okay. So there can never be a doubling in a pair.
Correct. yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then that's
Yeah, and that's why the max size of these is 3.
right.
How many of each?
Or sorry, 4 is the max size.
Like, how many red 10s are there? Is there 2?
I'd assume 4.
4 total?
Okay. That's good for me then.
How many tiles are there?
Oh, 8.
Oh,
There are 2 sets of tiles numbered 1 to 13.
so there's just
Oh, there are two. There are 2.
red 10s.
2 red. Sorry, yes, 2 red 10s. Thank you.
Gotcha.
That was your turn. I'll draw. Oh, from this
Draw.
pile. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. So let's do this. Let's go 8. We'll steal this one
Mm-hmm.
and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go 3s and we'll steal one of these.
Nice.
Tom
And
just won
let's-
the game.
And then let's go
Keep going.
4 here.
Let's move everything
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, and Matt was making the comment earlier that the clickety clack nature of these tiles is very satisfying and fun.
Yes. It took him years to perfect it. Always.
2, 3, 4. Let's drop. Hold on, is this gonna work? Hold on. This 3 came from here, right?
Yeah.
It's close.
Oh, hold on. I had it in my head.
That 3 is what's throwing you off, like in any combo.
I had it in my head. I think I was off. So yeah, let's put this back here. And then we took this 3 here, right? And add these guys. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I got ahead
John
of
should have
myself.
enough tiles to make something crazy happen.
I've got enough tiles. I just don't have the right tiles.
See, that would help me.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, take another one, John.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something out there
Yeah, this is really annoying.
Is that all I'm gonna do? Yes, that's it. Finally. I have 3 left. Thomas.
So
So
he
what?
doesn't care about you. He just cares about chickens not being
Oh,
dinosaurs.
here, let's check the chat again.
Oh, no. Dude, it's your turn, isn't it?
Oh, where were we in here? Did you go?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't
I
check the
put
chat.
down
Tom.
sevens.
All right. I think we're right here. See this guy? Oh, yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one. Oh, your face.
Man.
Tactile.
Okay, I can do it finally. And just barely,
You can do that.
I think. Okay. This is 18. So I need 12 more.
Wow.
We cool? We cool? Okay. Now, what else can I do that's neat?
That is neat.
I can't do anything neat. I suppose that's neat. Really? I'm just feeling kind of dense. But I think that's it.
Okay.
Oh, he's standing up.
Yeah, he's standing up.
My arms aren't long. Do
Okay.
that for one, and then I can't think how stuff works.
Mm. Ah.
Hmm.
There was something I could have done.
I'll take that 8 and stick it there, and stick my own things there. Take that 4.
Hmm.
And then these need a place.
Hmm.
There they go. Okay, now for my last feat.
Wow, you have one tile left.
But don't think I can do it. Sorry, guys. Thinking.
Now it's tricky because anything that gets played on the table could only help him. But you also, if you're, that's
I'm
why it's
done.
important to play multiple rounds because the counter point to that problem is, well, you also just need to get rid of stuff yourself.
Right. So
Oh.
we'll do the double
2
fives.
reds.
Oh,
2 red fives.
that doesn't work.
Neither does that.
But we like your outside the box thinking, Tom.
Just so you can pay
Saw that.
attention. Okay, that's it. Actually, I lied. That's fine. Oh, dang it.
Do you have it right now?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, do it.
Do it
Okay.
as
I haven't done anything
I'm just kidding.
That's right.
Okay, David, just place the list of it.
Oh, actually, no. It does work. Right?
Ooh.
I knew that
I
was
thought they were
there.
like gonna end it.
No,
Oh,
it
wait,
wasn't.
it does work.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't there.
Yeah, I think there are different pronunciations of it. Like, some people say Rummikub.
Those people are weird.
This rulebook
Yeah, here it
is
is. Those people don't have any friends.
really definitely wants you to say Rummikub. They give it to you right there.
Good. Riddance.
Just
It says it otherwise. Hey, about that.
Oh no. Oh no.
No. No.
I didn't look at it. I should show it to the camera though.
Yeah. There have been games where we're like, okay, everyone close their eyes.
Yeah, we've done that. Well, I think it probably would be interesting to have a shot on someone's rack.
Just have a cameraman that goes around.
You signing up for that?
Nope.
I'd also love to have a producer, but it's enough trying to recruit participants to play the games.
Hey, I'm here every week, man. You tell me, I show up.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Maybe.
As long as my wife says it's okay. I'll have to ask mom.
What John really needs is for you to support him in his Patreon.
Yeah.
It exists.
It doesn't exist yet. But please.
Once we get enough money from our Patreon, our patrons, then we'll have enough money to start a Patreon. We don't know what we
I
actually
don't think I can do anything.
Bit of a catch-22. Just gotta draw them.
Yep. I mean, I already placed
Oh.
one down, but yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
What did you put?
All right.
Oh, the 10.
I can drop off these friends on either end of that.
I was trying to figure out how that worked.
I can split this guy up.
Is that the only one in the game?
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh. This guy's been staring at me. But I feel like I'm just opening the door wider for Matt to have good opportunities. Eee. That might... I'm not doing like grand things like you guys are. But I think that might be it.
Cool. Cool.
Oh. 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 It all comes down to that tile not being out there.
That's where I'm at too.
I've got a bottleneck too.
Because we're really close. Is it the red 9 that you need out there? It's the red 9 that I need out there. Yeah, it would be big for me to be able to do that, but it's just not gonna happen. So yeah, I'll call that good. Oh boy.
That makes things worse.
I shouldn't have said it was the red 9 that I needed, because I
That's it.
thought the game was
It's on your
over.
own.
But Matt had to leave. Oh, there's
back.
Matt.
Oh.
I thought he left. Sorry, do you need a more comfortable chair over there?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Just put the red 9 into play. See what happens. Oh, he's drawn.
Interesting.
Oh no. Is it the red 9? Is it a wild? No wilds have been played yet.
Oh, that's true. What do they look like? Can you show me yours?
They're like a like a moon face.
It's like this moon. Very handsome.
It's different than the moons I grew up with. It's usually just butt cheeks smashed against the bus window.
Yeah, it's not that moon face.
There is a new version of this. And that, it doesn't include that.
Oh my goodness.
Do kids still moon each other? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Do they egg or teepee?
Less, now that I think about it, less than I.
Did.
I never egged anyone, but TP
Oh, I
definitely.
did.
Yeah.
I feel bad about some of them.
Yeah, because then the eggs don't come off.
Yeah.
The roof.
And you guys probably don't remember the Food for Less used to sell like 512 eggs in like these pallets.
You from Utah?
Well, I moved here when I was 10.
Where'd you move from?
Thousand Oaks, California.
Oh, I knew
They
that.
have
I
food
knew
for
that.
less out there.
No. Well, maybe they had it here. But
I
we'd buy in high
remember
school. We'd
like
buy these pallets.
storehouse here.
Could you imagine having 500 eggs thrown at your house? We just unload. I mean, we wouldn't. Never did it once. This is all for storytelling. Just crazy though. I'd be so mad. So mad.
Yeah. That would not be cool.
Yeah.
But word on the street is that they had it coming.
Thing is, it's usually my own friends who did it. And whatever happened to me, I deserved it because I've done worse things.
Yeah.
Even as a teacher, when students are doing their thing, I realize I was a lot worse than them. So I deserve everything. You can turn the audio back on, John.
Yeah, let me do that just a little bit.
You guys ever seen Sons of Provo?
No.
I know of it.
It's like a parody church.
Oh, okay.
I thought it looked so dumb. My grandma gave it to me as a teenager, but then when I actually watched it, it is awesome.
Yeah.
But there's like it's like a boy band from Provo, but one of the guys has a temper and it shows him playing a game and he just freaks out super bad.
What was it? Pro Vatos Locos?
No.
Oh.
But
Because I heard Pro Vatos Locos forever.
Vatos?
Locos.
Vatos?
We used to joke. It probably is real. It's like the Provo gang.
Oh. I don't know. I hear about gangs in Springville. I'm like, who cares?
I've heard it. Yeah.
Coming from LA.
To Springville.
Yeah.
Easy targets. I've been thinking about going like full mafia and like trying to like shake down some
Trying to
businesses.
rearrange too many
Offer
things.
my services, you know.
A lot.
Like I'll protect you and won't burn your place down as long as
Messed
you
up
give me
with
money.
this. Just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
My brain over this.
The more I learn about places like in Central America where that happens, I'm like,
It's just hard
yeah,
to
it's
sit
good
upside
business.
down.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's do this.
There's
Um,
a
I'm in.
There's a family on a kid on my son's soccer team. They are Ukrainian refugees. They just came over, and he's like after in like the 90s after
That's
the
what I was gonna say.
Soviet Union fell. He's like the government, everything was run by like organized crime,
That's right.
Yeah.
and basically you had to pay like the mob to keep you safe. Otherwise, they'd like destroy your business.
Yeah, I'm sick. People in like El Salvador and
Yeah.
Guatemala,
okay.
like they're
Oh,
the
yeah.
buses are run by the gangs. And so it's hard to
665.
What is happening here?
make sure you can
Oh.
fix this.
What is this? A beautiful mind?
Oh, you're down to one?
Oh, I thought I had the.
That's where I've
No.
been past few rounds.
And then now that it's like that.
My wife was reading a book. Yeah.
Books. Who reads?
Another side story. During COVID, like English classes, they had to put books in quarantine for 2 weeks.
Oh,
I was telling my students this the other day. I was like, I didn't mind. My book's been in quarantine for years, just for safety. And my
Just for
homework in my
safety.
backpack. But in this book, this lady's on a plane.
In the
meets
storm
a guy
freeze,
from
it's
the
like we've got
Taliban.
one too many out there and
Uh,
one too few.
is this
out
real?
there.
Yeah, it's like 20 years ago.
Okay.
Like right around bad times.
Oh, that's where the.
And this lady on the plane says, well, he admits to her, like, hey, I'm in the Taliban. She's like, are you going to take down our plane? He's like, no. And he said, the reason I'm in it is like, it's the only way I can support my family. Like, I just kind of like got roped into this. Like, I don't want to do any of this stuff, but I have to.
Really?
So just that story makes me think different things. I don't know.
Okay, I'll end right there.
I mean, it makes sense.
Okay.
I knew a guy that was in prison for like 10 years. And he's like, everyone's in a game. Like, you just do it because that's how you survive. So take it outside of prison and you're in that like similar environment
I
where
reserve my right to.
you need protection or you need to
Until
support
you-
family.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the only thing I got. Probably do it.
Right.
Oh wait, that was easier. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like Aladdin's the hero, but he really goes around stealing stuff.
He's a criminal.
Yeah. But like when we see
I know,
everything from
it
his
doesn't- These are from my
point of view, it's like
hand.
Okay, right.
I
I mean
mean,
he's gotta eat to
he was a
live.
riffraff,
And
street rat. But he don't buy that. Only if they look closer.
Always that thing going.
Would they see a poor boy?
No siree.
No, siree.
is that cool?
That is cool, but you have to put him sideways or it doesn't count.
I know. I just was kind of trying to.
To like make videos.
No, you just took my move.
Where like what we
Oh.
we're just talking,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah,
Disney
yeah,
talk.
yeah. I just dumped all
My
those points.
okay,
And how did
This
I do
isn't
it
a joke.
without the red?
Pocahontas, I had
red
that.
my
Yeah, well, I thought you
brother's
knew the red
wife's nephew. So he's autistic.
But something changed.
But he
from
only
there to
speaks
there.
in Disney quotes.
And you have to like catch like where did he get that from?
Yeah, and it's actually pretty impressive. Where you're like,
Yeah.
that applied to what we're talking about. But it's only Disney quotes. It's like he taught himself Chinese just by going on like Disney Chinese websites.
Oh,
Dude.
Yeah.
We're
I worked
in
in
a
autism school.
this threes problem or in a similar
and
boat
I
with the
got that all the
tens?
time. The kids, like, they wouldn't talk
Because I'd love to
normally,
steal
but
that.
they
Yeah.
would just. I'd have to figure out like why they're saying that. Once I see the movie, I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
understand everything.
But it really is like impressive the way they can put stuff together.
There's a boy.
Yeah, I think that's
We're
as
all
far as I'm
like-
gonna get.
We'd run through the sprinklers and we're just laying on the sidewalk trying off.
Who
I was like, hey, your
did you do
fly's
that,
open.
David, or was that?
And
Probably.
he looks at his fly and he looks at me. He's like,
I think
"Did
I
you
grouped
do
the
this?"
sixes, the
Like-
fives.
He's like, did you
and-
do this? Like, as if I put his.
We'd have to watch
I'm
3.
like, what are you talking about? And I realized it's from Monsters University.
oh,
He
okay.
like switches the thing and he's like accusing Sully, but I'm like, I have to realize like this has to be from some movie.
Like it's
What-
coming
what's
from somewhere.
he-
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have a place to put. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, I'm bad.
I feel like I caught up a little bit.
Well, now it's a mess. Thanks.
Can't really see it on stream. Matt was down to 1 tile, but he had a draw, so now he's at 2. Tom has 4. David is now down to 1, and I have somehow gotten down to 4. I'm feeling better about, but let's. I think that's everything that we've got on the table is on frame.
Okay, that works. Let's do that. Okay, and now what to do with this?
What is it?
Well, you almost hit me. Oh. No. Things are just so messed up these days.
Amen.
Kids. It's because David just threw everything all over the place for his own to mix me up. Do that. There should be like a rough draft in my head version of this game. Just need spots for things. Okay, guys, I have a little bit more thinking, and then I'm done. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. Doesn't help me. If I start touching stuff, you guys will know too much.
It's crazy we haven't seen a wild yet. I mean, statistically, I guess it's not crazy that both of them are still in the pool, but
I have it, but just kidding.
oh,
I want to.
Wait, the Joker?
Make it
Or the-
extreme.
wow. It's the same.
same,
Okay.
yeah.
There's a couple wilds and a couple jokers. Okay, that matches up.
2 of each, and there are only 2 in the game.
Oh. Yeah, I'm waiting for one number, guys. If you could, any number. Is this it? Okay,
That's
I'm
the
done.
one. All right, so let's go 5 here.
I see.
Let's go.
I see.
Hold on. Let's take this and go 11. Then we're gonna take these. and
Whoa,
go
buddy.
Here,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
and then I'm done.
Ah!
And I'm stuck
He's
on
down
one.
to 1.
I'm
He's
stuck
down to 1.
I'm stuck on 1.
Matt's got 2. Tom 1, David 1, John 4. But I feel good about it because I was at a bajillion.
I'll always remember that. When you're at the gym.
Let's do that. Let's do.
Now, what you don't know is the rest of John's house doesn't have any lights. Because he took them all. His kitchen is gutted.
Let's do.
+2.
Oh, I should
Mhm.
be
Oh, no.
because this is-
He did it. He did it. That's the game. So in this case,
Nice move.
Thank you.
I would get.
What was your last tile?
It was a blue
the
2.
blue two?
The ones and the 2s are just so we're not.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, look.
Is that what you guys have? Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And I even had to play here if there was another one, but there wasn't.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I could have done it.
Yeah.
So the scoring would have been, you would have
And
taken
ones and
my
twos.
18 points here. They'd be 18. I'd be minus 18 for that round. But those 18 would contribute to David's score. Positive.
It's just yours or all of ours added.
Everyone's. But I only take mine negative. You only take yours negative. Tom only takes his negative.
Oh, we go down,
David
he goes
takes-
up.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
thing that like the ones and the
It's a
2s are
long
the
game.
things because like your negatives will be small and my gains will be
Right.
small.
Well, and that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like, it was big. That turn that I had, I got rid of 2 11s and a 12.
I totally forgot about like
Yeah.
all that
Well,
the scoring
As
part
long as
of
we
it.
got to 6.
Because I
right?
only ever play it one round at a time. I don't do round after round.
Yeah, what's
Right.
my other
Either.
lucky one?
I'm just saying, like, the ones that I didn't pick that were right next to me.
Look at all these.
So no one had a wild?
Yeah, was there? There's only 2 in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And they were right in front of us.
They
all
were
the time.
right there.
And I didn't mention it because it's not
Let's put some
important
extra
for how we were
smudge on
playing
those.
a single
Yeah.
round. But Joker in hand
There's all ones.
at the end of the game is negative 30 points.
Oh, okay.
Or it's worth 30 points. Positive or
Oh,
negative.
there they are.
Sweet. Well, let me pass out the markers and pens. Think about which game you think should advance
Oh.
in the tournament. Let's see. I think I remember the green marker doesn't work. We use these just one whiteboards
Blue,
and because
stick with the same.
poor Matt, his green marker doesn't work. And they've been great. And we're gonna play just one of these days. And this,
So I gotta pick one, huh?
yeah, Hare and Tortoise or Rummikub, and the running gag is Matt.
Puerto Rico.
I can't. Right. It has to be one of those two games. It can't be anything else.
Or just one.
What if I hated both of them?
The lesser of two evils, I guess, is what you have to write down.
Yeah. Good, better, and best. Worst, worst, and the worst. Bad.
Bad. worst,
Real.
worst, and the worst. Okay, I'm ready.
Hold on. Can't believe I'm saying this. I'm writing Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
All right, and reveal.
I can't read what
Hare and Tortoise, Hare and Tortoise, Hare and Tortoise, Rummikub.
Somebody got last in Hare and Tortoise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just talk real quickly about thoughts, how strongly we felt about how 50-50 we were. You want to start, Matt?
I came into tonight knowing that I really like Rummikub. And even after playing the Tortoise and Hare game, I was thinking, I knew this moment was going to come. Hare and Tortoise. Let me start over. My thoughts.
No. We can hear you. It's like the kids who, when they close their eyes, they think no one else can see them.
I knew, like, what frustrates me about this is, like, you just, like, for you, you couldn't start for a few rounds, and it's
Yeah.
nothing that you did. You're
Yeah.
just unfortunate. Like, I don't feel like I'm great at that, because I came out with 3 13s to start off. I do like, it is fun that you get to mix things around and find this clever move. It's also the kind of game that you really got to shut up, because, like, somebody could see something that you don't, and
Yeah.
love this game, but what I didn't like about Hare and Tortoise is it's like a silly game, but it lasts a long time for what it is.
Mm.
But there's more your own decisions, and it's kind of fun in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the matching of this, but this was 51%. They're both good, and the reason is because you're in control in this game. That's my answer.
Yeah. Tom.
I was on the fence. I mean, they're the same to me. This was fun. I like the trying to figure out the combination numbers. Like, it's just, that's how my brain works anyways.
Yeah.
Hare and Tortoise, like my kid, I could play with my kids. I think they would like it once they learn, the older ones, once they learned how to play it.
Yeah.
I think they'd enjoy it. So, I mean, I could have gone either way.
Yeah.
But they're both fun.
Cool.
I didn't know like you play to a certain amount, because that takes away like, oh, I
On
just
which
had
game?
a bad round on this.
On this, okay.
Yeah.
That you play again and you get more of a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would bump it up.
Oh,
yeah.
If you could do 5, 6, 7 rounds.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but would I
Yeah.
want to?
Do you have time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David.
Let's see. This game, like it's been 20 years since I played it, but I do remember being like, man, this is like built specifically for the thing that I like to do anyway. And so it's just more of, I could want to play something like Hare and Tortoise where it was a bit more of, like I haven't figured it out. Like I want to,
That's a good point.
see,
Yeah.
what's the best strategy for that game. And I think a lot of people would say, you could probably play this. It's like any card game, like a rook or where you play it enough times and you get your strategy and you.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's a good game, really. I
Yeah.
really like it. But Hare and Tortoise, I want to explore it some more.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. I think definitely. I think like watching Matt just like spend tons of carrots to jump way up here. Like that was really interesting. And like at the beginning of the game, we were all playing pretty conservatively. Even though we started with 95 carrots, like any of us could have jumped up and then gone back to the Tortoise to, recoup cash or whatever. So I think there is plenty to explore and play around with and be kind of creative with how you're going to manage your cash flow.
But it's also tactical because you take advantage of opportunities that come up.
Right. Right. Yep. Definitely.
Like you can have an overall plan, but you can't have it all figured out because, like, one of my opportunities is there's 2 people on those turtles. I can just zip
Right.
back real quick. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna have an opportunity like this in the future.
So what you're saying is you like turtles.
Yes.
Say I like turtles.
I hate carrots, and that's what brought me down.
I
like turtles.
I think Hare and Tortoise is just really clever in so many of like the different things that the different spaces do.
It hides
And-
behind what looks like a kid game, which
Yeah.
it seems like the case with a lot of these games that we played.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that it's like, oh, this is a kid game, but it's actually pretty well thought out.
Oh
Right.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It should be us like trading beer around Europe and stuff.
Yeah.
I think. Like I told you, there's lots of games that you do that, where you make beer.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
So, let's do that. Let's rebrand it for adults.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
No
Rummikub, one tension that I don't know, I feel this conflict about the game is the way that a lot of people use the wild. No, the wild didn't even come into play this game, but where it's just very like, oh well, I'll throw the wild over here because that makes sense, and I'll throw it over, like, according to the rules, that's not how you play the game, but also like that's the fun way to play, and I think games should like lean into what's the fun thing to do.
Go play
And-
hockey.
And so it's like, and just like the personality type that I'm like, I want to play by the rules, but also I want to do the fun thing.
It's weird. I want to win and cheat. In that order.
Yeah. But I do think Rummikub is fun, and that puzzly, rearranging is fun. But as you saw watching us, like, it kind of dragged 2/3 of the way through the game, where it's just someone sitting there thinking through how to do it, and that can get a little drawn out, feel a little drawn out at times, but it is a really fun thing. So no knock on it, but for me, it was a clear preference of Hare and Tortoise.
I think one thing, we were saying the other one, it seems like a kid game. This seems like an adult game because it's just a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, but my 9-year-old could play this.
Yeah.
But playing it as an adult, we're all, I think, on the same competence level. That it's more like you just take what you're given and you do the right moves. Like we all,
Yeah.
I feel like we all see the same things.
Yeah.
Because there's a limited
Oh, for
amount
sure.
of choices you could make.
Right.
Barring you making not realizing that, I could have actually done it. Yeah, you're right. It is a lot about the luck.
But as
Yeah.
a kid, it's like, it is really fun. Like, oh, this is so clever that I can pull this apart. And like, but I think now that we're all old, I'm like, yep, if I don't do it, someone else is going to. And
But like, if I went home for the holidays or whatever, and the choices were Hare and Tortoise and Rummikub, what to play, just chatting around the table, like Rummikub's perfect for that because, like, even though the turns do get drawn out while someone is trying to think through all the, permutations of how it could be reorganized, the rest of us are, just chatting about nonsense and.
chatting about other games.
Yeah. Anyway, so Hare and Tortoise will go through then, and we'll play this year's winner. The first winner will go up against the most recent winner in the tournament.
So what's on the menu for this year's? Do you know at this point?
No, it'll be announced in less than a month, or about a month from now. I think a little less than a month, middle of May. They'll announce the 3 nominees that are eligible to win, and then a list of recommended games as well. They'll do that for the Spiel des Jahres category, which is what we're playing through, the Kenner Spiel, which those games are just a little bit more involved, but still family friendly. They're not anything crazy.
What's kind of mean?
Knower. A lot of people.
Oh, to know.
A lot of people translate it to connoisseur. I don't love that.
Translate that to something.
But I think it's still family, or it's just for people who have a little bit more experience. They're a little bit more initiated with board games, but they still don't have to be a hobbyist to enjoy playing it, right? And because part of the Spiel des Jahres as a jury or as an organization, they're trying to be advocates for board gaming, and so they're trying to reach people who aren't part of the hobby. They're picking out games and rewarding games that are enjoyable for people who aren't already in that core.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which, side note on that, every year you go on the Board Game Geek forums after they've announced the winners, and people are like, "Oh, that game's dumb." And then the counterpoint to that is, well, this award isn't for you. You're on the Board Game Geek forums. Like, you don't need this award to point you in the right direction of what games, are going to be good for you to enjoy. Anyway, and then Kinderspiel, the kids' game of the year. So they'll announce 3 nominees for each of those categories, a list of recommended games for those categories as well, but they're not eligible to win. And then 2 months later, middle of July, they'll announce the winner for Spiel and Kenner. Sorry, I've gone on too far. Kinder will actually be announced in the middle of June. But anyway.
I might be in Germany.
Oh, hey.
And I might announce it.
I think it's in Berlin. where they do the
Gotta find this quick. You
the
just keep
press
talking.
conference.
It's important.
Trying to stall for time for Matt.
Oh, I'm there. Oh.
Oh, oh.
This is.
I want to say it's July
You
17th.
said 17th.
I want to say that, yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna be in Carcassonne,
Oh, Carcassonne.
which is not Berlin.
Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, Tom.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, and I think chickens are not dinosaurs. I think that's correct.
I mean, it stands. No one is refuting you in chat.
And
So that's the gospel truth.
that's a great idea. I think John should have cat ears.
Ears well played. All right.
I can lend you my whiskers.
Looking forward to having you on again, Tom, whether it's in chat or the table or both.
Oh, good.
All right. We'll see you guys.